This is my first time here, but I've been here before they changed the shop. I think it's good and I really like it. I've never had this type of ice cream before.
Yeah, my name is Stefania, and I just moved to the neighborhood, so I've been here a couple times. And they always seem to remember my face, which is really nice, and the food's really good.
I'm Hillary, hi, and we like coming here for ice cream because it's the best in the city right now.
Yeah, I'm Andrew, and my sub is here. This is my first time trying their subs too. I'm sure it'll be top notch.
This is the roast beef.
Good Behavior is a new ice cream and sub shop. We opened up recently this year, and we do custard style ice cream, everything made in-house.
Our ice cream pulls from two sections, we'd say, one of them being innovative, progressive flavors, but also some that are very nostalgic to a lot of people.
And I think the single biggest reason for doing ice cream was, at the time, we recognized a trend in the community towards things like comfort food, and you saw an uptick in consumption of things like fried chicken, burgers, and even ice cream. Even though when we started it, it was in the middle of winter.
This is going to be the fun one. We'll do everything together. I'll show you guys how to do everything. Even cold stuff, let's make them together, because I've shown you guys, I think we've done like 4 times.
Saying hi, you want to be the first to greet. We'll touch on other things like using open-ended questions. Try not to say no to them. I'm trying to say yes to you. I'm just trying to say yes to you by pointing you towards something nice.
I think when we started doing ice cream, and as soon as we told some of our friends and our families, there was a flood of like 300 flavors
Crowdsourced,
that people were like, do this, try this, try this. And we wanted to play around with flavors that did have some secondary element to it versus just a simple chocolate or a simple vanilla. We wanted to find ways where we could kind of create an experience like we were doing at Ascari, but really without having that interaction, but something just through the vessel of the ice cream in itself. And it was a very fun process for us. One of the first flavors we did was the torta della nonna, which is an Italian grandma tart that we did at Ascari actually, but we called it a lemon tart simply because we wanted to make sure that people recognized it. Given that we were a new business and people didn't know who we were yet, it was a good opportunity for us to try to do something unique.
I think that was some of the approach in the beginning. It's like a little risky, but it was necessary for us to differentiate ourselves. And I think in the beginning we really avoided some of the classic flavors. Like we didn't do a chocolate mint or mint chocolate till fairly late this month. So we were trying to shoot for these really kind of unique and original flavors. At the time, there had been a lot of discussion about the logo, and then about like the branding or the positioning, or kind of like the concept. Like, what are we trying to say to people with our ice cream? Other than like, hey, eat ice cream, it's delicious. And I guess it came about because my partner and I, we were talking about like getting our daughter out more. And so I think, like many people, she just kind of got more and more comfortable sitting at home, not really doing anything. It was starting to get cold, and we're joking around that for adults, there's all kinds of things that kind of encourage you to get out. So it could be delicious food, it could be alcohol, it could be the coffee. I think for my partner and I, it was coffee. You can always walk out, get a coffee, and that's a reason enough for a trip. But with my daughter, you needed to hook her with something sweet. So we started talking about our ice cream in this context as something that like would provide families, provide people who are kind of having a tough time during the pandemic, a reason to reward themselves. And so the ice cream represented like a reward for your good behavior. And we have a little tagline that's attached to it. It's like, life's hard, you've been good, treat yourself. If you're having a tough time, if you need like a reason to celebrate, to reward yourself, then please look to us. As much as we love ice cream, and as much as we think people in Toronto have really taken to the product that we offer, we understood that ice cream has like such a seasonality attached to it and in the same spirit of like nostalgia, of like this treat idea, of this reward idea, we landed on subs. Now, Michael lived in New York for a number of years, and it's kind of like the mecca of good subs. But yeah, we thought that like subs were something that like kind of evokes that same sense of nostalgia, is accessible in the same way that ice cream is, and provides Michael and his team with a similar like blank slate with which to kind of approach things pretty creatively. In August, when we opened up this shop, we introduced at the same time as our more expanded ice cream menu, the sub menu.
And then I think you know, the funny part about ice cream in itself is that Eric and I were not the biggest ice cream lovers. There's one person that I know that eats more ice cream than anyone in the world, and that's my wife, Gracia. And we would spend so many days just going on ice cream journeys where we would go to, you know, 3 ice creams
multiple times a day. It's unbelievable to eat that
it was a lot. It was a lot. And
Can I reveal this about you as well? Just that
yeah, go ahead.
he's actually lactose intolerant as well, which is kind of the best part of him owning an ice cream company. Is
You want to grab yourself a spoon, I heard?
Do you wear it to school all the time? Yeah. Do you tell people that Daddy owns an ice cream store all the time? My name's Gracia. I'm Michael's wife.
I am Matilda, and Eric is my dad.
It's nice being able to come into the shop, being able to see our family here as well, work together with a wonderful team. I mean, it's really crazy and exciting. Being able to see people come, being very responsive, wanting to try like the new flavors, not just the ice cream itself, but now seeing the new incentive with people wanting to try the subs and constantly supporting us, be posting it online on Instagram. It's been pretty amazing, and we're very grateful for people who want to support us.
It's pretty nice and it's exciting to have like a dad who owns a new ice cream shop. It's pretty fun. I like it because every day we go, my mom says like we're going to good behavior, and I always know we're going to get subs and ice cream, and it's pretty fun. I don't like I don't know, just like get them.
Eric and Michael have been really like partnering with like a whole bunch of different smaller businesses. We supply a whole bunch of different foods from like smaller companies and smaller businesses just to help them shine and help people also like know that like right now, especially during this peak of COVID, to just really help support local businesses. And we're very lucky that we found the spot here on Geary as well, because as you can see, the community has been very responsive and always wanting to come out and just try our food and also support us. I'm gonna hold it up for you. I'll hold each one for you and you get to tape it, okay? Got it?